All right, here we go. A blockbuster, probably the one that's going to get the most attention here. The former second overall pick, Chase Young, is on the 49ers. The 49ers, because really, they could use another pass rusher, right? Honestly, they kind of could. They actually could use a second edge rusher here to play opposite of Nick Bosa. And, let's be honest, he has his injury history. The 49ers are not afraid of guys with injury histories, clearly. They'll still go after guys who have a history of getting banged up. Nick Bosa now has a good player to play opposite. And, I like Drake Jackson enough. I like Cleveland Ferrell enough. They added Randy Gregory. Like there are some players here, but this is a real number 2 option here at the edge rush position. And there's going to be a lot of talk about Chase Young. I made a video, I believe it was this offseason, might have even been early this season, about him. I don't think he's a bad player. I think Chase Young is a good player who struggles to stay healthy. I think that's how I view him. So for the 49ers here, feels like a great move. And here's what's the crazy thing. It says likely a mid-round pick in 2024. So they're not even giving up like a first or second, it appears. We'll see if the actual compensation is announced as I'm recording this video. But as of right now, that's okay. It has been announced right now, actually. A third-round pick is what they're giving up for Chase Young. So, Washington gives up 2 really good young edge rushers for only a second and third round pick. Does not feel like a lot, which is, I think, a bit disappointing if you're a Washington fan, because one of the best things you had about your team was your pass rush, and now that has gone away. But for the 49ers, I still think there's some issues in the secondary, and who knows, there's still a little bit over an hour left before the trade deadline concludes, so maybe they can still make something work there. But I still think there are some secondary issues, but, if you can get pass rush, that can kind of mask some of those issues, right? Quarterback doesn't have time to get to their second and third read because pressure is coming quickly. While that narrative can be a bit overblown, at the end of the day, you still do need coverage or you're going to have be in trouble at times. It certainly can help. It all does work together. So as a whole, this is maybe my favorite trade of the of this trade deadline so far from Washington's perspective, from San Francisco's perspective. I absolutely love this move, and they're already championship contenders. Really, I mean, I guess they have lost 3 straight. This is the way to get right back on track. Get a player who, again, I think has been very good when he's been healthy. I think his advanced stats are really good. Yeah, he hasn't quite lived up to the number 2 overall pick status, which is why he's getting traded for a third-round pick. But most of that has been injuries, in my opinion. But that's what I think. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Always love hearing from you. And, of course, as always, thanks for watching.